Brother Meach, Brother Terry, the both of you gonna have to repent, or we all shall perish.
We need to make sure you don't raise excess of that meeting with the Colombians.
You about to trust some shady to help us? This is bringing us from buyers to suppliers.
Going behind K9's back is not a good move. We have bigger fish to fry. We need to put Lamar's ass out of commission for good.
T, I need you. I'm in trouble.
Oh yeah, what's going on, fam? It's your man VACAY-J, and yes, this is my installment for episode 7, season 2 BMF recap and review. And we're definitely gonna break this down today, get right to it, fam, because yeah, there was a whole lot that happened in this episode of episode 7. So let's do it. So we've been waiting to find out exactly who took B. Mickey in the middle of the night. You know, after seeing his mom, he wanted to skate out of town. Things were heating up. And of course, it was Detective Bryan, as we predicted. That's right. He's throwing donuts at your boy B. Mickey. Like, yo, okay, do you remember where my bricks are? Because he needs to get those bricks back to get him back to evidence. Of course, B. Mickey knows that Meach took him, but he's not going to say anything. So Bryan, of course, is going to pin everything. I'm going to pin everything on you. I'm going to move your mom back to that junkie place, and I'm going to pin on those murders on you. Of course, B. Mickey's like, yo, why you keep messing with me? He puts the thing back in his mouth, closes the trunk, and skates off, and he litters on the ground, man. Like, Bryan is just a menace to himself. This is called Both Sides, family, and we're talking about both sides, people playing both sides, Judas, and, you know, it starts off with T talking about Judas. We played both sides for money. So here we are with Pastor Swift telling Meach and T, listen, they're going to have to repent because there's a whole lot of stuff going on. There's too many killings and everything. Meach is trying to remind them of the contribution, but Pastor Swift ain't even trying to hear it, man. He's like, eventually y'all going to have to repent of your ways. Now, again, they ask him about B. Mickey. T is like, I never really cared for your friend B. Mickey. But Meach is like, yo, at least he confessed. At least he told the truth. You know what I'm saying? So he's talking about, yeah, we got bigger fish to fry. We got to get rid of Lamar's ass. And that's for real. You definitely got to get rid of Lamar because he's a problem. He's just going to keep killing people off, knocking people out. So, yeah, your boy Meach is pouring one for Saki. And absolutely, this is the repass. Meach makes his little speech or whatever. And, yeah, everybody throws one up for Saki. But here's the deal. Here comes the big bad wolf walking in with his little slow clapping for little Meach's speech, right? So he coming there real disrespectful, smoking and talking about, yeah, you got something of mine. And yeah, Meach is like, yo, you being disrespectful right now. No dignity, no nothing. I mean, Bryan, he just terrible, man. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, of course, Pastor Swift was like, listen, man, we trying to just raise people up. He's like, yo, you trying to protect him, Pastor? He's like, nah, I'm here to bless people, man. So this dude is so disrespectful. He's there, of course, with Detective Jen, having his back or whatever. But listen, she better be careful because I think something's going to happen to her. You know what I'm saying? I really think something's going to happen to her. My man dropped the cigarette into the juice, real disrespectful. So Meach goes to, you know, his baby mama house. And he's talking about, yeah, you're my peace and everything else like that. This is the only place I can find peace. And she's like, how many drinks did you have at that repass, right? So here we go with your boy, cheating ass Charles. You know, he is sad because T is selling off the car business. Lucille is talking about working, and after work, Pastor Swift wants her to start a women's group. So, of course, Charles is going to try to do some other things. Now, here we go with this girl, Tina, right? That's her cousin. She goes to Morris Brown. She's 16 years old, and she's super smart. Talking to me, she's talking about, yeah, if you come to Atlanta, I'll give you a tour, whatever. Right? So Meach is sitting down talking to Monique, and Monique is like, listen, we got to come up with a plan to get rid of Lamar. And, she, you know, Meach is not with it, but she's like, listen, I'm his Achilles heel. He'll come to my every whim. So she's going to try to set him up. Here we go with the big bad wolf, Bryan and Jen going to Wanda, showing evidence and the pics of your boy T munching on Markeisha, trying to get her upset, tell her that she needs to give up some evidence or they're going to try to prosecute her for aiding and abetting Meach and Terry. Like, this is crazy how they trying to do it. And yeah, it's just wrong, just straight wrong. So here we are, we at the rich man, poor man party. And what they're doing is they're taking donations and they're gonna give it to the poor, right? You know, some Robin Hood. And yeah, what happens is that your boy Meech runs into K9's cousin, the translator. He's like, yo, man, let's make this deal happen, man. Connect me with the Colombians, because K9, he don't got no connection to them, and he owed them 20 mil. Like, make the connection. So, he's like, man, I don't know about all that, man. I don't know about all that. That's my cousin. You trying to backdoor my cousin. He's like, yo, man, he ain't even dealing with the Colombians no more, man. So let's make it happen. So his cousin is like, yo, give me 10% of everything y'all got. He's like, all right, I'm with it. Boom, there's a shot that rings off. Who is it? K9 in the other room. And who did he shoot? Who else did he shoot now, man? Your boy shoots his mama. That's right, shoots his mama in the head. It probably just grazed her because she's still talking. She on the ground, yelling and screaming. He's like, get up, get up. She's like, I can't get up. He's like, you know what, man? Let's take this money and give it to the poor, right? So yeah, she was putting her finger and her hand into the cookie jar. And he's like, yo, I'm tired of you stealing. That's it. So yeah, your boy T is like, yo, K9 is crazy, man. You sure you want to cross him, man? And you sure you want to trust his cousin, man? His cousin is a scam artist himself. He gonna try to get us killed, and he's gonna translate for us. Nah. T is like, yo, I'll translate, man, with my 5th grade Spanish. And Meech is like, yo, you know what? We got to do what we got to do to make this connection happen, man. We are not going to lose this connection at all with the Colombians, right? So T goes and tries to set up some tickets to get down to the islands, right? And yeah, he's talking to the other girl, not talking to Marquisha, because, she trying to play him, right? Trying to diss him. It's like, yeah, I need a Spanish translator as well, if you can find out or whatever. So Marquisha comes over, is like, yeah, they speak English out there. Why you need Spanish? She's like, oh, for the honeys, you never know who you're going to run into, right? So she's like, oh, okay, well, here is a, Spanish translator, Spanish. You can take a crash course tonight at this place, right? So he says, all right, cool, and he leaves off. Now here we go with Monique trying to set up Lamar, trying to bring his guard down. Blackie is there, laying down. He got Blackie trained. And yeah, she proceeds to tell him that, yeah, her daughter is really his daughter too. He gets excited about that. Again, she's just trying to play him, trying to get him to bring his guard down so then they can catch him off guard so they can get rid of him. So he's excited though. He's really on some like, yo, I knew it. I knew that was my daughter. I knew it, right? So, she's like, yeah, maybe we can try again and like rebuild our family. What Meech did to you was messed up. And then, yeah, Blackie doesn't seem to be doing well. Seems like the dog is sick. Here we go with Wanda confronting T on some like, I knew you was cheating. I was 100 with you. I was 100 for you. But you know what? You cheating on me. Of course, T ain't denying it. He's like, yo, I did it when we wasn't even together. When you took my kid and you guys were trying to play me and we wasn't together, I was with her, period. You know what I'm saying? So, she's like, yeah, but you still with her, right? He's like, you know what? I'm out of here. So T goes to get his Spanish lesson, and yeah, he was really meeting up with Marquisha. So he's telling his story and everything else like that, and she's like, listen, let's dance. And, she's going to teach him Spanish and, the Spanish mambo jumbo, you know what I'm saying? She's about to teach him some other Spanish, right? So yeah, they're dancing, and he's like, hey, listen, I just want to let you know Wanda's pregnant again. Probably happened when we wasn't, before we was messing around. Now here we go with, yeah, Miss Mabel. She is taking your boy to the girly bar. You know what I mean? And he's like, yo, I'm not a freak. She's like, yo, have you ever been with, 2 ladies? He's like, nah. So here we go. This is where the tide changes, family, and your boy gets caught by his own son, Meech, cheating on Lucille with Miss Mabel. Your boy Meech stands up, looks dead at him like, I see you. Wasn't even trying to hide, showing his face. And of course, Charles is ashamed of himself. Puts his head down while there's booty shaking in front of him. And then he skates off. Sterling is like, yo, you good? We good? It's like, yeah. So now the boys are ready to go. They ready to go make this deal with the Colombians. They at the airport. Terry is trying to, stash some straps. Meech is like, nah, man, that's not your play. So he has to remind them that's not your play, man. They need to trust us. So they get to the island. They get to this real nice spot, walking in the door. They got all these peacocks and all this other stuff going down, right? So, how did they get down there? They got passports. They're like 17 years old, 18 years old. But somehow, some way they get down to this spot, right? Again. So we watching this drama take place, and yeah, these guys are down on the island. So T is trying to talk Spanish to Meech, and he's like, man, get out of here, mother effer. So Meech sees this girl, good looking, nice girl at the bar. He's like, yo, can I get you a drink? They start kissing. They go back to his room, right? And she puts like her jacket over his face. Boom. These dudes come in. They knock Meech out on the couch. They take the bags, right? Because there's straps inside the bags. And they was watching them since the airport. You know what I mean? So T is like, listen, being that you messed up, man, with this girl, let me do all the talking. So T goes in there and talks his broken Spanish, right, to the Colombian connect. And he's like, okay, right? So then he offers them a cigar, right? You know, on some like, hey, you know, this is like a greeting type of thing. Here's a cigar. He gives it to Meech. Meech is like, thank you. He's like, de nada, thank you, you're welcome. And then he gives it to T, and T's like, nah, no, thank you, right? So the guy's like, I mean, when you do stuff like that, it's customary for you to just take it, man. You ain't have to smoke it. So he takes Meech out the door, and then the guards stop T, like, no, amigo, you stay here. So they go to a pool area, and they walk in, right? Some lady in the pool, whatever. And Meech sees the girl that he was messing around with that set him up. Gonna find out, yeah, she was the one, and they was watching them since they got in the airport, right? So she's like, listen, take you off your clothes, jump in the pool. We wanna make sure you don't got no wires on you. So that's the best way to do it, right? So Meech and the Colombian, Cena, he's in there and they're talking. He's like, yo, you know, where's my 20 mil? And Meech is like, yo, I don't know what, you know, Ray told you about anything. I'm here. The deal is between me and you. I didn't bring a translator because we both speak the same language, which is money. It's like, yo, we the fastest movers. You know, whatever happened with you and K9, that's between you and K9. But guess what? We can settle this. We can take all the profits. And guess what? They bring T in, and T explains that he can double it up. We can make double the money, and they settle on 300 kilos and kind of find out the 300 kilos are already in the United States, so they don't have to worry about taking it back. Now we're at the vet, and yeah, Blackie is bad. Like, he's in a bad place. His internal bleeding started again. So it looks like Blackie's gonna die. And of course, Lamar's like, I ain't giving up on him like other people gave up on me, right? So now we have Detective Bryan's house, and he introduces Detective Jen to his son. They're playing around, doing karate, whatever. They had a good time. And he's walking out to a car. He's like, thanks for taking care of my son. He gives her a hug, and she goes in for the kiss. Oh, yeah. So now here we are, family. That's right, the main event. Lamar walks into church with his dog, talking about, help me out. And of course, he's, you know, Pastor Swift is not playing. He's like, yo, the dog is dead. You need to get out. You need to get out of here. The ushers are ready on deck to get Lamar out of there, fam. So again, Lamar's coming in there talking about, I've run these streets. And yeah, Pastor Swift, he turned into Snoop Dogg real quick. Murder was the case. He's like, you better get out of my church. So here we go with Meech and Terry. The canisters are there. Already has the products in there. Boom, we hear shot. Who got shot? Yeah, K9's cousin was trying to sneak up on him and take him out to get the stash, but Sterling was right there following K9's cousin and took his ass out. Here we go back at the record store, and we see that Charles is trying to see if Meech is going to rat on him, and Meech is like, listen, man, I already gave my mom a heartache. I'm not ratting out you or anybody else. So here we go, K9 and Meech. And K9's like, yo, you know, you gonna go behind my back, you know, with my cousin and all this and that. And Meech is like, yo, man, your cousin wanted you killed, and your cousin was trying to backdoor you himself to take the throne, trying to have you killed so he could take the top spot. He's like, yo, I made a deal with the Colombians to pay off your debt and make sure everything is square so you good and we all good. And yeah, so K9's like, yo, I already knew that, man. I already knew that my cousin was trying to take the throne. I already knew what was going on. And he's like, yo, this mentorship is over, man. You could tell your man, Sterling, to take his hand off the strap. The mentorship is over, and you are the boss now. You the boss now, you know what I'm saying? So if everybody got a cop from you, they cop from you. He said, what I tell you about family, it's all about forgiveness. And then his mama comes out with a bandage on her head from being shot in the head. So it's all about forgiveness. So here we go with T. He gets a page from Marquisha. He calls Marquisha, and she's like, oh, I'm in trouble, T. Can you help me out? Can you help me out? Turn around, she bashed Boom over the head with a Hennessy bottle. The police are there to take a report and the whole nine. T gets her, and, you know, I'm kind of tired of their story. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, like, just get out of there and just be with T already. So your boy B, Mickey, gets out of the trunk, gets the 911 call from the place where his mom is at. He walks up in there like, yeah, I'm here to visit my mom, da-da-da. He's like, yeah, we tried to page you. She passed away 2 days ago. I'm like, what? Man, this guy Bryan had him in the trunk and she passed away. Man, that's crazy, right? I think he did something to her, man, because he didn't seem that she was that sick that she would just die on him like that, right? So, of course, B. Mickey is upset, but now he is furious, and I would be too, man. So you guys let me know. Is B. Mickey going after Bryan? What do you think is going to happen next? Man, check out my What's Next for episode 8 to find out what's going to happen next. All right, fam? Family, I appreciate you for watching. If you're finding me for the first time, definitely hit that subscribe button. Let's keep this thing going, fam. I appreciate you all for watching. Thank you all for your love and your support. Thank you for sharing as well. Again, let me know your thoughts. I'm very interested to find out what you think about this episode. And until next time, salute.